They called her a liability, a paper-pushing analyst who didn't belong on a battlefield. Just a checkbox, a mistake, an outsider forced onto an elite team that had no patience for weakness. But when the mission collapsed into chaos, when the ambush was triggered and the enemy swarmed from every shadow, something happened. The woman they thought would break didn't. She became something else. 9 armed hostiles fell in silence, one by one, until only she stood bloodied, cold, methodical. And the team realized far too late. They had never known who she truly was. From which city in the world are you watching tonight? Drop it in the comments. I love seeing our community span across the globe. This is Truth Untwists. And tonight, we uncover the story of Lieutenant Aara Vern, the ghost inside Program Chimera. The steady thrum of Blackhawk rotors cut through the Syrian dawn. 3 helicopters streaked toward the mountains, carrying Falcon Team, an elite Tier 1 strike force. Inside, the lead bird sat Aara Vern, her frame small and unassuming among giants clad in gear. The operators checked weapons, exchanged rough banter, laughed with the ease of men and women who had fought side by side for years. Aara didn't join in. She sat still, her sharp eyes scanning, recording, calculating. And that silence, her silence, made her a target of ridicule. "Why are we babysitting an analyst on a Tier 1 op?" one of them muttered. $20 says she freezes the second bullets fly, another added. The captain didn't defend her. He didn't have to. Orders had come from above. She was coming whether they liked it or not. What the team didn't know, what none of them were supposed to know, was that Aara wasn't there to be protected. She was there to protect them. Their destination loomed, a derelict hospital complex. Satellite intel called it empty. But even before touchdown, Aara noticed things others didn't. Tracks in the dust. Shadows where there shouldn't be. A building that seemed too still. She spoke up once, suggested a safer route. The captain dismissed her instantly. "This isn't an academic exercise, Lieutenant. Stay quiet." She obeyed, outwardly. But inside, something shifted. When they landed, the team moved with military precision. Aara moved differently. Quiet, ghost-like, her steps deliberate, her gaze noting faint details. Scuff marks on a doorway. A ceiling vent fitted with new wiring. And then signal jammers. Her voice cut through comms. "Captain, this is a setup." The reply was sharp, irritated. "Maintain radio discipline, Vern. Stay in the rear." Minutes later, the trap was sprung. Gunfire erupted. Walls cracked open to reveal hidden fighters. A dozen hostiles flooded the corridors with professional, coordinated precision. Falcon Team was pinned. 2 operators wounded instantly. Comms fell silent under the jammers. It should have been a massacre. But somewhere in the chaos, Aara Vern disappeared, and the killing began. 1 hostile fell, throat opened by a strike unseen. Another crumpled before he could even aim, his own blade turned against him. A third was dragged into the shadows, gone before his comrades realized what had happened. Whispers in Arabic cut through the gunfire. "Find the woman. She's the priority. The woman, the analyst, the ghost, and Falcon Team." Watched in disbelief. What they saw defied explanation. Aara didn't move like them. No wasted motion. No hesitation. Her strikes were surgical, her timing flawless. Riker, the team's strongest fighter, found himself cornered, a blade pressed to his throat. Aara appeared behind his attacker like a shadow stepping out of the wall. Her voice, cold and fluent Arabic. "I'm not American, not originally." Then the blade wielder collapsed, dead before he hit the ground. 7, 8, 9. 9 trained hostiles down in less than 2 minutes. And when the dust cleared, Falcon Team realized the truth. She hadn't just saved them. She had controlled the battlefield, as if she had always been one step ahead. When reinforcements arrived, Aara was calm, checking her watch, her voice steady. Reinforcements inbound in 3 minutes. Secure the perimeter. The team battle-hardened, scarred by war, could only stare at her. Blood spattered, breathing steady, as though she'd just finished a training drill. Who was she? Back at base, they demanded answers. And for the first time, Command revealed a fraction of the truth. Program Chimera, a classified initiative. Operatives conditioned, enhanced, and embedded deep inside units. Never to be revealed. Until now. The captain seethed. So my men died for a cover story? We were bait? The colonel didn't deny it. You were the delivery system. She was the real mission. She wasn't just an analyst. She wasn't even just a soldier. She was something else entirely. An experiment, a phantom, a weapon hidden inside human skin. And yet, she wasn't a machine. Because when she was given the choice stay detached or save Falcon Team, she chose them. Not because orders told her to, but because something human inside her demanded it. Falcon Team never looked at her the same way again. Not as baggage, not as a liability, but as a mystery one that might never fully unravel. And maybe that was the point. Maybe Program Chimera was designed to remind us that the greatest weapons aren't always the ones we can see. What do you think? Was Vern a soldier, a machine, or something caught in between? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone. And if stories like this intrigue you, hidden operations, buried truths, the shadows behind the headlines, subscribe to Truth Untwists. Because out here, the truth is never what it seems.